Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carrie, and today's quote of the day is: "There is no traffic jam on the extra mile." So that's our inspirational quote for today. I hope you enjoy watching the video. If you do, please hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Hi, I'm going to be making a Valentine's Day card today using these dies by Kokorosa that they've kindly gifted to me. I'm not being sponsored to make this video, as I said, but they've kindly given me a 25% discount code for anybody that would like to purchase their dies, and it'll be linked down in the description bar. They're very good value dies, and look, we'll see how we get on with these today. So I'm just going to open these up and pop them out. They look very nice, I must say. Only you, it says. And I think you can take away this centerpiece, you can detach it, but I think I'm going to leave it as it is for this particular video. Now I'm going to be using some white smooth cardstock. And it's a 300 GSM. And I'm also going to be using a 5x7 card base. So I'm going to be using these cardstocks also. It's just a red mirror cardstock, and that's some green. And what I'm going to do is, with this particular die, I'm going to cut it out twice using both, because I want to use part of it, you know, in each way. I want to use the red on the rose and the green on the leaf. I'm also going to cut this particular die out in red. So I'm just going to pop them through the die cutting machine, and I'll be back. I just want to show you there that this particular cardstock didn't work out. It's not suitable. It's all kind of lifting. Maybe the base will be okay, but what I'm going to do is I have a different red cardstock, which is this, it's kind of a sparkly one. So I'm hoping that this one will work out better. So I'm just going to go ahead, pop this out and run it through on this one, and we'll see. Yes, that time was much more successful. So it's just that shiny kind of red mirror card, or at least their particular brand that I had, which I don't really know. I'll show you there. It kind of wrinkled it or something. Now you could try it yourself, maybe with a different brand, it might be more successful. But I'm just going to go ahead and poke these out now. Well, it has cut them out beautifully, and as you can see on the normal cardstock, it just fell out of the die. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Anyway, we'll work away with the background die. I'm going to come in with this tool and see if it'll help. Now, as you could see, it fell out of the normal cardstock. I'd imagine it's this particular cardstock that's holding all the pieces and not the actual. I don't think there's a problem with the die. The die cut out very beautifully. So just go ahead and do that now. Well, I've just gone back in again and ran that back through the die cutting machine because I was having great difficulty with it. Now hopefully it'll be a bit better this time. Now what I'm going to do, just so that this is a fair review of the product, is I'm going to cut out just a plain cardstock with that as well, just to see if it will make a difference. You know, just to see if it's this cardstock that's the problem and not the actual die, but we'll have an honest review that way and I'll be able to recommend or not recommend the product. Yeah, I think it's working a bit better now. I've gone ahead and ran it through with the smooth white cardstock, and I'll be honest, I ran it through twice because first go I could see that some of them didn't look great, so I just changed the angle of it and ran it through again, and as you can see they're just popping out. So my conclusion would be it's the red cardstock, although it's very beautiful. It's not the easiest one to use. Personally, I didn't mind poking them out, you know, if you end up with this lovely, beautiful red, you know, I think it was worth it. But if you're a person that just likes to run it through, have a clean cut first go, then this wouldn't be for you. But we'll see. Yeah, as you can see, that's so much better. You could always use a smooth red cardstock or just ink it up in red afterwards. That's perfect. So the next thing I want to do is I want to put, because this won't fill up my full 5x7 piece, so I'm coming in with one of my embossing folders, and it's one of the deeper ones. It's a very beautiful one. So I'm going to cut the cardstock out first because otherwise the impression will be lost. Yeah, so I've cut that down and I'm going to pop it into the embossing folder and I'm going to run that through my Gemini machine. So just pop that through there, and it's so beautiful, that's so deep and gorgeous. But what I want to do is just come in with my scissors and just trim along the edge there. Just to make it look a bit more finished. And yeah, I think that's very beautiful. So I want to pop that down on my card base. And for that, I'm going to use this fairly wide double-sided tape. So let's just pop that down there. I don't know whether to use the white or the... Well, look, I've gone to the bother of cutting this out in the red. And I think it would be lovely for Valentine's Day, I guess. So the next thing I want to do actually is come along and just disassemble this little rose. And I think I'll have the Love You in red as well, so we'll cut that off. Or Only You, I should say. There we go. And yeah, it seems right that the little heart is in red as well, I think, doesn't it? So let's just pop that off. And it's just that piece. So I want to run a little bit of glue along that. And line it up. Yep. I'll just give that a minute to dry completely. So we'll come back in with that there, and yeah, that is very beautiful. Let's see. The white kind of makes it pop a bit more. And maybe I could just kind of offline it like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to just pop a little bit of glue down. See, I'm going to pick that up and I'm going to pop it over that. Just slightly to the right of it so that you can see, and maybe down as well. So to the right and slightly down. And I think that's very beautiful. So you can see there that there is red layered underneath. Yeah, I'm liking that. So to pop it down, I'm going to come in with this very thin double-sided tape. And just popping that down there. I think that that's straight. Would actually make a nice shaker card as well out of this. you'd have to put the acetate all over it. Inside, obviously, or you could do that in between the two layers maybe. So for this I want to pop it up a bit just to give it a bit of dimension, and I'm going to use these little foam dots. So I decided there that I didn't actually like the piece that was on the top and the bottom. So I've just gone and I've trimmed that down, and I think it just looks a bit better now. I like it better. So I think you'll agree it turned out very nice, and it's a beautiful, they're all beautiful dies, and the embossing folder is a beautiful one as well. It's a 3D embossing folder. But I hope you've enjoyed watching today's video. If you have, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.